Although in this wet floor installation you see the walls aligned in plasterboard, which is common in the UK building industry, we would highly recommend the use of our 12mm waterproof wall panelling due to its many advantages over plasterboard. It not only gives a waterproof substrate for tiling onto, but it also gives an increased insulation value in the room, a far stronger adhesive grip to tiles, and has anti-mould properties. So you're ready to install your standard level access wet room. With your products you will find an installation DVD and instructions. We recommend that you take some time to properly read the instructions before you start and check that you have all the parts shown in the instruction manual. You now need to measure the entire room. Mark all these dimensions down and note where your shower tray and drain location will be positioned. This will determine the amount of plywood needed to overboard the remaining floor area in the room. Lay the shower tray down and carefully mark around it. You now need to locate the joists nearest the shower tray and also mark their position. A handy tip for doing this is to look for the screws on the floor in order to locate their exact position. Once you have located this, remove all the screws in the marked area to enable you to cut and lift your floorboards or chipboard flooring. Set your circular saw to the depth of your floorboards and cut along the marked line, being careful not to hit any surrounding wires or pipes. Remove the floorboards. Do not throw these away as you will need the offcuts later. Using an adjustable square, mark 18mm down on all joists. Then fix 2x2 battens to both sides of all exposed joists as shown. Cut to size and insert some 18mm marine plywood between your joists to create a solid floor at joist level. Securely screw the 18mm boards down apart from the board that is underneath the waist position, as this will need to be removed at the next stage. Lay the level access tray in place and mark your drain location. Remove your shower tray and store in a safe place. You now need to mark around where your waste pipe and drain are going to be fitted. Having located the centre of the drain, a suitable hole needs to be cut in the floor section to allow for the drainage trap. In the case of the square drain shower base shown here, a square cut of approximately 180mm needs to be cut into the floor section. In the case of the linear drain shower base, a rectangular section needs to be cut in the floor of approximately 350mm by 100mm. Now remove the marine ply so you can install your drain. You are now ready to install your waste pipe and trap, which is found in the installation kit. The waste trap and fittings are all solvent weld products. We recommend that you keep all pipes and drainage parts clean at all times, and that they are cleaned properly with the appropriate solvent waste pipe cleaner prior to connection of all the fittings. After cleaning, apply the solvent weld adhesive as shown. The pipe moulded to the trap is a 2-inch standard solvent pipe and has a built-in 3-degree fall. Firstly, you need to fit the 2-inch solvent connector to the trap in order to then connect to the rest of your waste pipe. We also supply in the kit a 2-inch to 1.5-inch reducer should you need to connect to a 1.5-inch waste pipe. You must bear in mind, however, that reducing the waste pipe to 1.5 inches from 2 inches will reduce the maximum flow rate of the drain from approximately 60 litres to 45 litres per minute. Your drain is now ready for attaching to your waste pipe. Please ensure at this stage that the top of the waste is level and also is centered on the shower tray above. This is very important for the connection of the trap to the shower tray later on in the installation. Once the solvent adhesive is dry, it is vital that the drain is tested for leaks prior to installing the shower tray. You now need to secure the 18mm plywood flooring section around the drain as shown. The shower tray is now ready to be installed. Firstly, however, you need to reinstall any floorboard sections that have been removed up to the edge of the shower tray as seen here. Remove your shower tray and store in a safe place. In the installation kit, you will find a bottle of wood floor primer, a paintbrush and some protective gloves. We strongly recommend wearing the gloves when mixing and applying all adhesives. Pour the wood floor primer over the shower tray area and spread evenly with the paintbrush. The shower tray should be stuck down with a product such as Fix KST adhesive by Abacus Manufacturing Limited. However, any cement-based tile adhesive with flexible additive is suitable. Please note, we would not recommend a pre-mixed bucket adhesive. Mix up enough adhesive to cover the shower tray area, preferably using an electric whisk as shown. And then spread the adhesive over the timber floor, over the shower base. Then, using the silicone lubricant provided in the waste kit, generously spread it around the black rubber O-ring on the shower trap. Again, this is very important for the connection of the trap. Before dropping the shower tray into position, apply a wavy line of the Fix MD gun adhesive onto the edges of the shower tray that will touch the walls. Now bed the shower tray into position. Placing both hands through the hole in the shower tray, pull the trap up into position until it firmly clicks into place. Check that the edges of the shower tray are level and then leave to dry for 3 to 4 hours depending on room temperature. You are now ready to overboard the rest of the floor with plywood, which will bring it to the same level as the shower tray. The thickness of the plywood used should be such so it brings the bathroom floor level with the top of the shower tray. This may vary slightly depending on the thickness of your floorboards. The plywood needs to be screwed down at approximately 150mm centres, and it is important to ensure that the screws do not pass all the way through the floorboards below, as they may then hit pipes or wires in the floor void. Now measure the area of the floor that you have just boarded so you can cut the waterproof membrane to size. Please allow 60mm extra for overlapping all joints and up walls. Cut the matting to size. Lay in position and cut the matting as shown to create an overlapping corner. It is now time to stick the waterproof membrane down to the plywood floor. To do this, we recommend the use of an S1 cement-based tile adhesive with flexible additive such as Stone Fix, which will give you a very high adhesion grip and a good degree of flexibility. Spread your adhesive evenly over the plywood floor using a notched adhesive trowel. Please ensure you lap the membrane over the edge of the shower tray and up the walls by approximately 60mm. Now place your pre-cut mat over the area and firmly bed into position. It is important to ensure that all corners are adhered as shown. Repeat this process for the rest of the floor, ensuring you overlap all mats by approximately 60mm. Now place the waterproof internal corner provided into position and clearly mark around it. Remove the corner and, using the protective gloves, paint on the Pro Seal. Then press the corner firmly into position and paint over with Pro Seal. To seal the edges of the tray, you will need to use the waterproof tape provided and ensure that all edges and joints are covered and sealed. The tape should be overlapped half onto the tray and half up the wall. Corners should also be overlapped with the tape by approximately 30mm. All tape should then be painted back over with the Pro Seal adhesive. You must ensure that this process is repeated on all joints and corners throughout the wet room floor. The Pro Seal adhesive is a very important part of the installation, as it not only waterproofs the joints but offers the same flexibility as the waterproof tape. This ensures that the seals between the shower tray and the walls will always be maintained, even if you get any movement in the fabric of the building. It is also very important for the guarantee of the product. Place the disposable tiling aid into the drain. Using a suitable, flexible tiling adhesive, begin tiling. For tiling these shower bases, we recommend the use of an S1 cement-based tile adhesive with flexible additives such as Stone Fix, which will give you a very high adhesion grip and a good degree of flexibility. The beauty about these tileable shower trays are that they can be tiled in many different types and sizes of tile. It is, however, very important that you note the following facts. We would recommend a tile that offers a good slip resistance, as a high polished tile combined with soapy water can sometimes be very slippy. Regarding the size of the tiles, any size tile can be used. However, if you use a tile bigger than 100mm in any direction, then the tiler must follow the falls in the shower tray with a cut line in order to maintain the pre-manufactured falls in the shower base. Here we are showing the tiling in a small mosaic, which, as you can see, does not require cuts to accommodate these falls. Once grouting has been completed, remove the tiling aid and place the shower drain top into the shower tray before cutting down. Measure the distance from the finished tiles to the top of the shower drain as shown, and note this measurement. You then need to cut this distance from the bottom of the centre drain section using the ribs in the plastic to help you achieve a square cut. This can be cut easily using a hacksaw as shown. This will ensure that it fits level with the finished tiles. To secure the shower top in place, use 4 blobs of Fix MD gun adhesive as shown. Then grout to the edge of the stainless steel rim. Drop the bowl into the drain and then push the internal dome into place so it fits tight as shown. A hair trap is also supplied and will drop into position. This is easily removable for future cleaning of the drain. Finally, place the stainless steel grid on top to finish off. There are options for the stainless steel grid. either the standard grid, which is removable by hand, or a designer grid, which is made from solid stainless steel and has screws to secure it to the base. This is often used not only as an added design feature, but also in commercial applications.